Do me a solid, guys. Make sure we go hit that like button on the broadcast on the Facebook and YouTube side both. If you're not already subbed, go hit the sub button too, because we're only like 193 subs away from 1,000. So help spread the videos around by hitting the like button and getting us bumped up in the algorithm. Man, we should literally have a minimum of 30.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the Bluegrass Iracing Truck Series. Back here, Chicago. It's a Chicago, that is. Not Chicagoland. It's 200-mile-and-a-half track. Today we're at a road course, much different than what we're used to. Our cars just finishing up their practice runs before go into qualifying. I want to say thanks to everyone out here joining us tonight. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Y'all are rowdy in the chat tonight. We're going to have a great night of racing here in Chicago. We already have drivers making their way onto the track. Jeremiah Hobbs is here tonight. Jeremy Vaughn also out here tonight. Allahan right now also out on track. Alex Healy. Track. We're going to go on the cockpit here of Alex Healy. Be able to see actually how he drives this track. See right here, kind of a little bit of a longer kind of curve. Brake really hard into this corner. You can see that concrete a little bit lighter. Very slick. This track, the wheel hop a lot. And right now, what Alex Healy's doing is that he is actually just saving the rear tires of the truck. That's why he is not very quick right now. Him try to pick up the pace here, go into a hard left-hand corner right here, turn 6. Hard corner to get into as it's very bumpy. The car just wants to wheel hop. Then we're going to go up the bridge, but back down. And this is slick. You can change in pavement there once again. This right-hand corner. Going to get another right-hand corner here. Where we're going to lead on to our big kind of loop in the track. Almost like a half circle. Can't go full throttle to it. Usually about half throttle, and then we go down to the McDonald's corners. Take 2 rights here, back onto the main straightaway. Awesome onboard here from Alex Healy. You can see him go up, go down to about 2nd gear here. Now he's really going to throttle it as we are on the front straightaway. Alex Healy, 2nd fastest in practice. Be looking for him tonight. He's going to be pretty quick. See him brake really hard into the corner. Want to get as close to that inside wall as you can. So hard to get on the throttle because that outside wall comes up so quick. Go back down to 2nd gear here. Throttle it up as hard as he can without bending the tires. He does a great job of it. We go into a fast kind of loop section right here until we take a hard right corner. It is so bumpy in this part of the track, and you can't really hit the brake as much as you want. You want to hit it more, but you just can't. You can see you want to tuck that inside wall, get the throttle down here off the corner. Does so with perfection. Into turn 6 here, a long straightaway. Very hard to get the car slowed down here, and that's the name of the game of this track, is that it's very hard to get the car slowed down. Out wheel hopping down this downhill corner. Healy looks pretty good so far. Not an overly aggressive lap. We could see him go out to the walls, and he's not. He's kind of keeping it nice and smooth. You have to be very gentle with the throttle as it just kind of wants to spin out on you on braking and get on it too early. will spin out on. So Alex Healy right here into the final corner. See him with a pretty decent lap, I would say. Malahan up on top of the board with a 133. Gonna go right to Alex Healy, the truck that we are on right now. Goes into that P1 position with a 131.65. Lap there for Alex Healy. Dustin Reinstedel right now, P3. Michael Robinson right now, P2. Only about 3/10 off of Alex Healy. Lap 3/10 off, that is. Stephen Page out on track right now. Rookie who's had a very promising season so far. Peyton Hubbard also on track. Hubbard pretty fast on road courses. He will definitely be a threat tonight. Much where see him go around that kind of loop section of the track. This weekend's gonna move into P with that 88 machine. Lock in at. Watch Peyton Hubbard. Go around the final corner. Peyton Hubbard can make a bent to Alex Healy's lap time. Will. 130.8 for Peyton Hubbard. Barrett Morton clocks in P4. 1.3 seconds back of the leader. Bobby Hall Jr. running 7th currently. Woody Anderson to that 3rd position. 131.78. Under a second back. Jim Hoffman out on track. Ad Ross right now out on track. Looks like in position. Hubbard maybe looking if he can up his lap time. Jeremiah Hobbs, P7. Lap from that 10 machine. 132.9. 2.1 seconds behind our leader. Eric Parks gonna clock in P6. Good lap for that 73 machine on 132.3. Drivers on track. Christopher McCall is one of them. On just completed his first lap. Thomas Hall is going to move into that P17. Von Kaiser also out on track. Truck. Paula Jr. out on track as well right now. 3 minutes here left to qualifying. You really have to be on your lap now. Put in a lap time. A lot of drivers are going to probably opt to start in the back. Across the start-finish line, but it looks like maybe incident point might have cost him that, or that was his outwards going into full lap now. As you can see, Christopher McCullough on ball practically close to it there, trying to maximize speed through and off the corner. And right now, that is the final corner there, and you can see him come down the front stretch for McCullough. At a contact, but Daniel Cunningham into that 8th position. David Sheets up to 11. Don Kaiser may be looking to put a lap in here. Truck. Minutes left to qualifying, just over that. Kaiser off the final corner. Start finish line. Kaiser P15. McCullough move. For McCullough. Just for McCullough right there. All almost turn 2. He's very early in the track. Kenneth McCullough Jr. crosses the start finish in no time for that 03. Packers opting to tagged the wall. You can see the front damage. The 3 definitely tagged the wall. Driver still out on track, putting in a few laps. Dan Cunningham, one of them. Barrett Morton, driver. Right now in that 5th position. I ran a great time, a 132.1. Peyton Hubbard, our only driver in the 130s, and he ran a 130.8. 2 drivers in the 131s, that is. Alex Healy and Cody Anderson ran a 131.6 and a 131.7. So Peyton Hubbard about 8/10 quicker. Right now, so that 51 machine, that is very quick tonight. A lot of the drivers are definitely going to have to watch 51 practice catch him. Qualifying is going to run down here, so let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to be dealing with tonight here for Race Info Week 7 in Chicago. 82 degrees. Track temp though 95 it looks like, or 90 degrees, so it's definitely going to be a little bit slick out there for these guys. 5 degrees is the track temp. You see 2.12 miles. Pretty long road course track. Definitely a lot slower. So Kenneth McCullough Jr. up to 6th position. But definitely are just going to be slipping and sliding tonight. Partly cloudy, though, so maybe cloud cover on. Nevertheless, we're going to be in for a show tonight. Hubbard looks pretty quick to start off the night, so go ahead. Grid up here. Cars to line up and get ready to go racing tonight. Starting first tonight, it's going to be that 51 truck of Peyton Hubbard. Second's going to be Alex Healy, Cody Anderson, P3, Michael Robinson, P4, Bear Morton, P5, Eric Parks in that position tonight, Wes Wiggins, 7th, Daniel Cunningham, 8th. And then Ryan Settle in 9th position, Jeremiah Hobbs, 10th, David Sheets, 11th, and Bobby Hall Jr. Starting 13th tonight's going to be John Mollahan, and Chad Ross occupies that position. Sean Kaiser, P15. Kenneth McCullough Jr. is going to be scored P qualifying. 17th is going to be Page 8. Lucas Lyons, 19. Jim Kaufman, P20. Paul, P21. Jeremy Vaughn, P20. Ron Morse, P23 tonight. Billy Bowerman in that 4th position. Jason Bridges, 25th. Ben Loyes, 6th position. Ronnie Shirk, 27th. Cola. Brackett's going to be in that position. 30th. Carlton Charles. Josh Clemens in Ryan Terry, 32nd. Coming out our field tonight, Michael Cole at 33rd position. Welcome everyone to the race. Hope y'all are all having a good night. We're going to have a good night here in the Bluegrass Iracing Truck Series. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up button tonight. We're going to have a show. 35 laps tonight around the Chicago Street Course. Stage is going to be at lap 15, but again, road courses do not require a stage break, so we are not going to have a stage break here tonight. The top 10 at the stage will get points and a playoff point for the leader. Other than that, no cautions tonight. Full track cautions. Really a sprint to the finish here. Chad Ross is going to opt to start from pits. Else is ready to go here. Wes Wiggin out on track tonight. Lions out on track. Again, this is a very, I don't know how to say it. It's 2 miles, but it's not an extremely long racetrack. It's just very slow. Here on board of Peyton Hubbard, we just went through turn 2. Kind of like, it's not even a half circle. It's more of like a dog leg here, dog leg right. And right here, you are hitting the rev limiter. So you're in 4th gear, maxed out all the way for a few seconds. You have to get down this corner right here. drive it in pretty hard, but it's very bumpy, so you got to be careful of getting tight and going into that left side wall there. Now you're down in second gear. You're going to get around this corner. You can hug this wall tight. This is the widest straightaway. The track right here. Go from the left to the right side of the track. Going to be going into turn 6. Turn 6, one of the hardest corners on this track. If you watch League Cup Series, Noah Gragson made this his Baconator corner. Corner's just so hard to get stopped in. Again, you just really wheel hop. It's a little bit older pavement. Remember, this is a street, not asphalt like we're used to. Wheel hop so much, but not only that, you go onto a very tight straightaway, so you got to really lose a lot of speed going into this corner. And then you go up over the bridge and then downhill. A lot of front load here, a lot of pressure on those front brakes and tires to get the car stopped. Again, going into very tight straightaway. That's what it's like through all of this through here. As you can see, just fitting 2 cars, very difficult. Then we have a half circle, I would say. That's probably the best way I would describe this. A big half circle. Another very tight, small straightaway here. We're going to turn right. Going to go down the straightaway again. Another bridge up and over. On to the front straightaway.
Green flag,
Green flag is out at Chicago Street Course. Peyton Hubbard leads us to the green flag. Alex Healy maybe trying to make an early move. The outside of Peyton Hubbard, but Peyton Hubbard going to have the momentum going into that corner. As you can see, already 3 wide throughout the field. Peyton Hubbard out front. Alex Healy is going to take over that second position. Third place goes to Michael Robinson. Cody Anderson back to 4th place. A struggle there at the start, but Hubbard got a great start. You see him out front already. Cars going into the tight corner. Everyone should be somewhat file getting into this corner. And yeah, it is all the way throughout the field. And oh, the 06 goes around. That's David Sheets. Sheets going to nose it into that outside wall. Again, a very slick part of the track getting off that corner. Be very careful in the throttle. Sheets just gets on it a little bit too much. Happens. Loya's in the pits already. Jeremiah Hobbs looking to pass Daniel Cunningham here. Hubbard has a pretty solid lead already. 1.4 seconds for that 51 truck, and you can see he is very close to the wall, getting all over it. Close as he can to maximize that speed. Have to be as perfect as he can tonight. Hold off that 97 of Alex Healy. Anderson chasing Michael Robinson, who had a great start. Eric Parks up in position, though, in that 5th place. Spot 73 truck with a good start. All the trucks have gotten single file out the field. Maybe a little bit of a battle going on here, but most of the trucks kind of side by side, single file. Hubbard, though, out to a very solid lead so far. See 2 seconds now over Alex Healy. Already got work to do. Aaron Morton off Daniel Cunningham and Jeremiah Hobbs. Now, we'll say, this is a super fun track. Oh, man, John Mollahan was sideways off of the corner. That's where we saw David Sheets go around. Sean Kaiser now. And underneath John Mollahan. Battle for 14. Give it to Sean Kaiser. He's trying to back. We got a little bit of a battle back there. I believe it was Thomas Hall inside of Chad Ross there. Not going to be able to get it. Right behind them, Josh Clemens and David Brackett. Peyton Hubbard, though, out front, has increased that gap to over 2.5 seconds. towards 3 seconds. Have a battle here. Wes Wiggin with good run off that corner. Not able to get to Jeremiah Hobbs bumpers. We got one truck in the pits. That's Dustin Reinstedel. Fitting up from a pretty early position. Surprised to see that. A battle here. This is Jim Kaufman and Jason Bridges. Kaufman on that inside. On the outside, that is David Bridges. Going to make the pass. Bridges up to 17. Michael Robinson starting that 8 machine a little bit. He's sideways off the corner. And the main goal here for these guys is that you just got to get into a rhythm. Ryan Terry and Thomas Hall side by side. Really just got to get in a rhythm and kind of save your rear tires. That's what we're going to be looking for tonight. You guys have to do a really good job saving those rear tires. Bobby Hall Jr. all over Lucas Lyons. Lucas Lyons up 8 positions. 118th tonight. It's already up in the top 10. Got a great job in that 25 machine. We saw him last week in the Indy Series at Mid-Ohio. Had a great week. Did a great job. Lucas Lyons over 18 seconds behind the leaders already. That on our scoreboard. Group of cars here. Bobby Hall Jr., Kenneth McCullough Jr., Don Kaiser, John Molly. Those trucks super loose. Hubbard up to almost a 5-second lead now. Alex Healy's Lucas Lyons had an issue. Take a look what happened here to Lucas Lyons. Issue, and there it is right there. Turn 1. Overdrives it. Big hit to that right front. The damage on that 25 machine, which you were here early. Behind them, you see Sean Kaiser and John Molly. Behind them, Billy Bowerman in that 17 truck, Stephen Page, Jason Bridges. John Mollahan right ahead of them. Looking for a move here underneath Lucas Lyons. Battle for 12th now. Get much with it. Got for that 20. Ready now. Mission. Billy Bowerman behind them too. 17 truck. He is up 9 position. Jeremy Vaughn might have had an issue. Look. All right. Back to the line coverage. Now you see there's Jeremy Vaughn right there. Peyton Hubbard. Great job expanding that lead over 6.5 seconds now on Brian Terry, or Alex Healy, that is. You can see just how fast he is. He is not leaving anything left in the truck. He is really close to the... So consistent. There's Alex Healy. Alex doing a great job so far. And I think Alex Healy's goal for this race is just going to be there and wait for Peyton Hubbard to make a mistake. Really all you have to do is wait for the driver to make a mistake, especially because that 51 truck right now is so quick. I know that he's been practicing a lot this week, that 51 truck had. A bunch of practice sessions for the Bluegrass Iracing course, so I know that 51 truck has put in a lot of effort this week. His effort's showing off now as he's over 8 seconds now on Alex Healy. Pretty big hornet's nest over here. These trucks not able to get away from one. Bobby Hall Jr. Right behind him, Kenneth McCullough Jr. Lyons. Oh! Lucas Lyons goes around. There's Sean Kaiser. And And this is a very odd place to be at. We'll get it turned back around, and oh, he's gonna get the 12 truck there of Ronnie Shirk. Lucas Lyons goes around, and I believe that was off the front bumper of John Mollahan. Take a look what happened here. John Mollahan might have just tires off the ground. Issues for Billy Bowerman. Looks like he might have went around there off of turn 2. Bowerman had been up a lot of positions. Same thing with Lucas Lyons. They were our 2 biggest movers. Now both of them haven't been involved in crashes. Bowerman gets loose off of turn 2, and then it looked like Lucas Lyons had some help from John Mollahan. And now they're back here at 19th and 20th. Saw that live, and that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you just get into a corner a little bit too deep. I don't think that would have been on purpose, but he never. John Mollahan looks like maybe he might have just lifted his rear tires off the ground and kind of pushed him into the corner. Let him around. Josh Clement. Peyton Hubbard still out in the lead all by himself. Like Eric Parks is going to come in and get some service here. Lap 7 out of 35. Remember, the stage break is on, well, it's not really a stage break. It's more of the stage is on lap 15. One of these drivers, you want to make it a lap 15. Give them top 10 to get you some extra points, especially if you're battling for the cutoff line. Have about 5 or 6 left after this one in our regular season. We're moved to the playoff. Hold off Kenneth Picola. Bobby Hall's done a good job tonight, up 3 positions in that 9th place. Picola Jr. Jason Bridges has been very quick. Up 13 positions to 12th tonight. 34 trucks in and that 24 truck is loose. Gap is pushed to 13.5 seconds. McCullough chasing down Kaiser. Not going to land by himself right now. Billy Bowerman's oh, Billy Bowerman goes around. That's the final corner. David Sheets to get into him, and there Lyons is, man, that 17 might be looking great. Second crash for Billy Bowerman. Last handful of laps. So Bill was very fast here. It showed that he had been very quick, but having some issues keeping that car. Raiders, oh, Alex Healy's around. Man, Alex Healy was having a great race. Like turn 1. His position, it looks like he might have wheel hopped into the corner. Didn't quite get it. I would be guessing that that truck probably wheel hopped to that corner and he just spun it right around. Unfortunate start there for not even a start. He had a great start. But that right there is going to move Alex Healy pretty far back, and Josh Clemens going to lap down now for that 50 push. Cody Anderson into that second position. Over now with a 16.5 second gap back. Cody Anderson, as you see, Peyton Hubbard right now going into turn 6. Anderson now getting on straightaway the lead turns. Michael Robinson, another driver's having a great night tonight. Very quick and is up there. Very quick tonight. Ryan Terry might have had an issue. Buckhead at right front. Oh, right there. Drives that corner. Right on the nose. Oh, Brian Terry. Hold on, buddy. Be able to hold on. That's the last corner right there. Like he has a few issues arising now after getting that wall right there with Bobby All-G. Morris G. Having a little bit of a rough night there, but that's 70s. Worthington has caught up to the back stage. That's Billy Bowerman. Move here on Chad Ross. This is pedal for 19. Billy Bowerman go around a few times. Make his way back down a few. Chuck is going. Chad Ross here side by side down the front straightaway. Beats him in the pits. Man, Billy Bowerman again. Oh, Daniel Worthington. Bowerman's night has been pretty rough. Cola, though, having a solid night there in that fourth position. It was all Peyton Hubbard out front. As you can see, looking to pass David Brackett next. I will say that gap has stayed at 16.9 seconds-ish. Moved up above 17 seconds. So Cody Anderson has definitely found some speed. Michael Robinson coming into the pits this time by. 35-lap race, so once we hit that 20 to go and complete 20 to go, be the end of the stage. Drivers coming down pit road at the time. Tom Mollahan and Jason Bridges. I hope everyone enjoys the stream tonight. Make sure that y'all hit that thumbs up button. Oh, the 04 goes around. Is Christopher McCullough. Oh, big hit on that back end of that truck. That's off of turn 1. A few drivers struggle there tonight in turn 1. Like it's either they're over driving it and hitting the wall or just getting loose trying to get around the corner. And doing practice here in the truck car, it definitely does get very light entering that corner, especially with all the bumps. You would think that it'd be very smooth and nice and easy into the braking zones, but the truck is just bouncing up and down constantly. So you have to apply different pressures of brake in every single corner in different ways. So it's definitely really hard to do so, and a lot of these drivers are really struggling to get that down tonight, but Peyton Hubbard in the pits. But different leader for the first time tonight. Cody Anderson's going to take the lead. In West Biggin, Michael Cole may have had an issue. Ahead of them, you see that's Michael Robinson. Jason Bridges battling Michael Robinson. Trucks to pit. You can see where Peyton Hubbard came out differently. Hubbard already off of turn 2. Alex Healy. So Alex Healy, I believe, I don't know if Alex Healy's actually pitted. He came out really good. how far ahead of it. Here. Christopher McCullough. What happened to that? Oh, well, he just can't do that. But yeah, driver's already coming in and pitting. And Alex Healy battling us to the third position. And Chuck, like, this track is just, every corner is so different. You see that in a lot of tracks, but literally every corner is so different. The braking is all different. That happens when you come to these street courses. NASCAR's have never really been, I don't think I've ever been on a street course before. And the closest thing I would say would probably be like Canada. Alex Healy, Wes Wiggin, both into the pits this time by. Oh no, Michael Robinson around. This is the second to last corner. Michael Robinson looks like he may have gotten loose. Exactly what happened right here. Underneath bridges and difference in banking. You usually don't run down. It's not really known as a passing corner, I would say. And so you saw him just try to get down there, and it just did not work. On Kaiser, on John Mollahan here. Ooh, Mollahan gets into the wall, opens the door for Kaiser. Battle for sixth place at the moment. But to Mollahan. Lions having a quick issue. Right there, second time we've seen that 25 overshoot turn one. And just a hard corner. Another leader right now, Bobby Hall Jr. out front. Doing a great job. Bobby Hall Jr. coming into pit this time by. Back right behind him, Peyton Hubbard. So Peyton Hubbard's going to get in the lead. Oh, the car into the wall behind him. Peyton Hubbard's going to lead this race, and there is Cody Anderson. Takes it way back. That gap is now 26 seconds. Might have had an issue there for a moment. Hubbard's still out front. Lee Bowerman looks like he just went around again. Beautiful streets of Chicago. Anyway, there's Peyton Hubbard. One truck hard into the wall. Stopping for service. Some beautiful views of the city. As far as getting to the wall, Billy Bowerman was one of them. I hear Sean Kaiser going to look to see if he can get past John Mollahan in that 0-2 machine, but going into a pretty hard spot to pass. Sean Kaiser might be able to make the move. To the half circle here. They have names, I just don't really know the names of these, but it is a big half circle, you know that. Well, Junior has an issue there in the last corner. To overshoot the runway. Bang. Oh, Junior with a few troubles there is now back behind Kenneth McCullough. Bowerman looks like he's having issues down off the final corner. Eric Parks. What a run for Eric Parks so far. 3 positions. A solid night so far for this 73 machine. He's ran a very consistent race. Truck looks clean. Like Michael Robinson is starting to put some pressure on him, but well, that's a great run there, and that's the battle for B. Hubbard and oh, Peyton Hubbard into that left side wall. Turn 1. Looks like he might have just gassed it up a little bit more than it needed to be. A good thing for Peyton Hubbard is that he has a 28-second gap over Cody Anderson. But you'll feel that hit. He'll feel it. Hitting that left side is going to kind of, whenever you go through the corners now, it's almost going to feel a little bit lighter on that left front. So, we'll watch for Peyton Hubbard, but he's been fast. Probably be all right. Maybe that's Jeremiah Hobbs. That's the downhill corner off the bridge, and I'm guessing he's gonna wheel hop here. Very easy to do. There's actually a change in kind of banking there, and it just always kind of gets you. But he more have spun out trying to avoid the truck in front of him. He did a great job at avoiding the truck in front of him. And Terry's out on track. Hubbard, though, that gap has been reduced down to 25 seconds. Good thing is that, nevertheless, still a 25-second gap with 19 to go. So again, our last lap was for our stage, and it looks like it'll be Peyton Hubbard, Cody Anderson, Eric Parks, Michael Robinson, Daniel Cunningham, Bobby Hall Jr., Alex Healy, McCullough, and John Mollahan. I don't know, Bobby Hall Jr. just was. But Michael Robinson still trying to work on Eric Parks here. He's been all over him. That's the corner where Michael Robinson, too, did spin out. So, probably been a little bit careful in that corner. As you can see, all over Eric Parks. Not able to pass straight away. Car separates 3rd and 4th place. Eric Parks has done a phenomenal job, though. You know, nice and smooth, not intimidated by the truck behind him. Keep it nice and easy. Michael Robinson looks like he's going to get a pretty good run here. Eric Parks, again, great job. He's able to get off the corner very well. 37 seconds behind Peyton Hubbard, our leader right now. These two drivers are just so even off them. Eric Parks, great runs off the watching. That's what you got to do here. Back to his advantage. Michael Robinson all over. You know, this looks close. This is the slow part of the track, though. You'll really see the gap once you get on the straightaways. Here, going through a more throttly part of the track. Separate by a few tenths there. Michael Robinson maybe peeking underneath there. Tries to make a move a little bit too far back. Not able to do anything for that 8 truck. As He's doing a great job, though. I mean, I think his goal here is just to see a way to feed Eric Parks makes a mistake. But Eric Parks has just not made a mistake. He's done a great job keeping that truck underneath. Great corner exit there from that 73. Hubbard. Jeremiah Hobbs around, and that's in front of our leader, and he clips our leader. Oh, man. Jeremiah Hobbs had lost it. He's going to collect Peyton Hubbard in that. David Brackett also around in front of our leader again. Man, Peyton Hubbard just cannot catch it. But this is where a big group of cars are right now. Watching that, but I bet Peyton Hubbard is very happy that he has passed that. And Peyton Hubbard is now only 22 seconds ahead of Cody Anderson. Yeah, he lost about 4 to 5 seconds kind of in that melee there. On board here with Bear Morton, battle for 14th. Healy now paddling back up to Daniel Cunningham. Alex Healy, after that strong start, got into turn 1 wall, is just not going to make his way back up. Here's Jeremiah Hobbs, is 13th. So, from Peyton Hubbard, like, the top 13 trucks right now are on the lead lap, which leaves Josh Clemens right now last driver. Jeremiah Hobbs, another issue. Jeremiah Hobbs had a very solid race. Gonna wheel hop into 6th. Turn 6, that is. Gets around. Ryan Steddo gets around. That's the 41 of Jim Kaufman who's in. Hobbs has not had a good last few laps. Starting to struggle. Parks is actually gapped. Oh yeah, it's Michael Robbins. Alex Healy, though, if these trucks need to watch out for Alex Healy. He was a little bit further back, but Alex Healy, one of the fastest trucks on track right now. The 3rd fastest truck behind Peyton Hubbard and Cody Anderson. Alex Healy right now flying in this 97 machine. So right there ahead of them, you see Eric Parks, Michael Robinson. Battle for 3rd. Give it to Michael Robinson. He says, I got it, but I'm going to pit. Robinson going to the pits there with 15 laps to go. A lot of interesting strategies going on. A lot of action, I have to say. Battles going on throughout the track. A lot of drivers making mistakes. Daniel Worthington and Dustin Reinstetter battling for 14. Again, I hope everyone's enjoyed the stream tonight. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. A lot. Us here as a community in the Bluegrass Iracing series. Stephen Page around. Like, driver, that's Christopher Pola, and it's an odd spot. Turn 1. Happen here. Oh man. Like maybe tries to go right there. Billy Bowerman gets into Mollahan, and oh man, he just gets pinched. That was very unfortunate. It looked like John Mollahan was looking for a pass, and another driver tried to get underneath him, and just no avail. Just unable to get underneath. Kind of just got put in the wall. Carlton Charles might have went around or at least hit the wall pretty hard on that left side. Exactly what he did. Down the downhill section. Carlton Charles had a great race up to that. Driver looking to have a good night, struggling, but it's kind of a mental and physical fatigue that you have at this. Physical fatigue more comes from the tires. You're aching when you're driving so many corners so long. And some of these drivers use their paddle shifters. Some of them use an actual shifter. So, varying on that, you know, once you get to this point in the race, your back starts to ache a little bit. Your left foot hurts so hard and breaks so much. This is where drivers are vulnerable to make mistakes. And we've seen almost every driver make a mistake so far, especially at such a slick track. So, had Ross around. That's off the downhill corner too. But there's also the mental fatigue. And mental fatigue can go any way. I mean, there's 15 laps left. I have to push as hard as I can. Drivers such as like lap traffic making you very frustrated. All of that can impact you in this race. And I will say road courses really get you the most. Paulo looks like he has an issue. Because road courses, sometimes you can be all alone and you're not. You're just gonna shoot, this is turn 2. Aaron Morton almost did the same thing. But, oh, Kenneth McCullough again off the track. Mistakes there in one lap and into turn 3. Fresh. Turn 4. 5 right there. I mean, driving on alone, it prompts you to drive faster. You want to catch the car in front of you, and that's where you end up making your Peyton Hubbard right now. Put the top, everyone outside the top 10 a lap down. Man, to be that next driver, but he's going in the pits. Kaiser on the 8th position. John Kaiser's got to be very nice. Way out. Issue, a big issue. Jeremy Vaughn and Christopher McCullough. Happened here, a lot of damage on the trucks. Contact and here. Oh man, that 04 machine was coming in hot. Nails the 2. Not gonna standoff. Very interesting. Peyton Hubbard all over the back of Bobby Hall Jr. Bobby Hall Jr. running 9th. A very solid race for that 94 truck. Shows you how good Peyton Hubbard is and just on around it. Action. Or if he's just stopping. Let's cars go by. Bowerman here has an issue as well. Diagonal wall. Bobby Hall Jr. is not easy to pass either. I'll tell you that. Bobby Hall Jr. is not gonna is easy for Peyton Hubbard. Hubbard is just got the last lap times very similar to the 42's lap. But Michael Robinson. Alex Healy looks like he fitted. Maybe Jim Kaufman with an issue. Good spot to be in. Truck back straight. This is right before the half circle, and a spot to go around is overcooks that. We'll keep it going though in that 16. Peyton Hubbard in the pits this time. Black Anderson. Will he take it? No. Anderson's going to stay out. Let's see compared where he comes at it. It looks like maybe Daniel Worthington with an issue. That's a terrible one. Yeah, right here. Turning the corner. Both he's just going to overdrive it. Oh! Have some action going on between these two here. Let him go by, not 100%, but And kind of going down to that mental fatigue. If it was on purpose or not. Got a quick. A lot of cars here. In front of our leader too, Cody Anderson. Get out of the way here. Cody Anderson is our current leader, but Peyton Hubbard. See how fast Peyton Hubbard. Bowerman goes. There's Peyton Hubbard right there. Cody Anderson. Oh, and Andrew Worthington into the wall. Hard, and he's got over that corner. Oh, Jim Kaufman into the wall. Anderson and not. Hubbard's going to regain that lead. By a lot. Daniel Cunningham, our third place driver, just getting into turn 6 now while Peyton Hubbard's going into turn 1. About a half a lap lead at them. Issue for David Brackett. That truck going. Michael Robinson here. Look how close he is, but see him now just keep winner. Gap there. Robinson. Alex Healy. You're Alex Healy, you want to get that third place position. Points. Issue. Looks like Don Mollahan. Fine. Now right there. Downhill corner. Back on, but gets it back going. Is behind Sean Kaiser. Battle for 9th. Oh, Alex Healy. Drifting in. Alex Healy. Correct score here, we can see actually how far, but it looks to be around like 5-6 seconds. So I would say it's pretty manageable. If Alex Healy can maybe make his way right there, yeah, about 6 seconds. Healy's gonna have to put good laps together if he can get Michael Robinson. Michael's been very quick all night. Actually, faster time, but Alex Healy, fastest truck on track right now. Healy's definitely pushing it at 97 machine. Laps to go, and there's that's actually 6. There's the 97. It's a gap right now, but it continues to be about 2 seconds now. Make his win. Time pot. Drivers good on times. Robinson. Back Ron Morris. Waiting for car out. Peyton Hubbard. Great job tonight. It's led almost every lap. 2 laps were led by Cody Anderson. Strategy. Hoffman. Look, maybe an issue in turn 2. Downhill section. Oh, a little bit loose. Off the wall. Good job, Jim Kaufman. We'll do a great job of saving that truck. And I hope that you all have enjoyed the stream tonight. If you haven't, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button on YouTube and Facebook. Show us some love here in the Bluegrass Iracing series. Justin Reinstedel passing. Reinstedel's at a pretty good height right now, 16th position. A lot of damage on that 11 truck though. Looks like he's been lots ending in Bear Morton. Started off very well, was running up in the top 5. It's not had the luck back up in the top 5. A lot of props to this man right here, Josh Clemens. Up into that 11th spot, up 20 positions from 31st tonight. Josh Clemens has done a fantastic job. Running very well to show for. Anderson, another driver that's having a great night, and oh no! Alex Healy around, and here comes more cars. Oh! Stephen Page into the wall. Off a mistake from Alex Healy. Alex Healy went around in that. Make a 3-way battle for 4th. And Alex Healy, I bet, just really pumping the gas here, trying to go as quick as he can. Just get off the wall relatively, damage that car, but he was looking to maybe try to get 3rd place, and now that's out of the window. Robinson brought up to Daniel Worthy, Jeremiah Hobbs here. It's going to be an interesting battle now. Daniel Cunningham is taking over that 4th position. Behind him, Eric Parks and Alex Healy, both very quick tonight. I mean, Daniel Cunningham has done a fantastic job to get him off of this. Looking good, too, out there. Looking to pull away from that 73 machine. Alex Healy already back up to that 73 truck. Alex Healy has a lot of speed. Just a few mistakes have cost him a lot of position. Right, sideways off the quickly here. Watch Alex Healy. You'll be able to see once he gets in this corner. This is the corner he spun out on. You can see definitely a lot of bumps right there. Get over them too quick. That truck just goes around, and he didn't even go in that corner fast, which shows me that he definitely worried about it now. Carl's had an issue. Cars by on the other. One looks like had an issue. Coming out of turn 2. Peyton Hubbard, though, still out front. As the top 9 trucks now on the lead lap. Everyone else is 1 lap down. Kaiser. 9th place spot. Everyone in the top 8 is on the lead. Peyton Hubbard just last them. Oh. Okay. Anderson on out. 37 seconds back of Peyton Hubbard. Peyton Hubbard's full in the field tonight. Trucks Peyton. 6 laps to go. Peyton Hubbard. One just wants to make it to the white flag as quick as possible. Oh, Jim Kaufman. Kaufman goes into that wall. Oh, man. That toe looks broken. A lot of positive camber in that right rear wheel's down. Kind of awesome. Bowerman around on the front stretch. I'm telling you, this car is not driving good. Well, this is Kenneth McCullough. Off a turn. Off a turn. Bowerman around again, and this is the point in the race where really just struggle mentally. You kind of know where you're gonna finish. Off the ball again, and that truck is destroyed, and I'd have to tow it back. Tow link is damaged. Back up here though, Daniel Cunningham was actually able to pull away from Eric Parks and Alex Healy. That 08 machine has been very quick, and oh no! Cody Anderson. An issue here. Turn 1 and Stephen Page, and Cody just overdrives it. Stephen Page was really just trying to let him by, and he just hooks it. Jim Kaufman still limping that truck around the track, and honestly from hitting the wall so much, that right front tire is kind of back in the car. He won it, but Parks, Alex Healy still battling here for 5th. 4 laps to go here in Chicago. '73 machine pretty good on acceleration. That's where we saw him and Michael Robinson battling. The 73 is just so good off the corner. I mean, more through the center of the corner. Sets himself up very well. Or not overdriving the corner. Nice and smooth. And it's very hard to capitalize on. Alex Healy. Work his way as they are far back of the leaders. Peyton Hubbard still out front. Free to go this time for that 51 truck. Track temp 87 degrees. Cooled down a little bit. But the drivers really like that. Second position. Charles looks like he has an issue. Oh, Wes Wiggin. John Mollahan also having an issue here. What happened here? One. Almost over the eyes there. Hoffman's still having issues. Chad Ross. What happened to Chad Ross? I didn't. Going straight. Sure what that was about, but Hubbard out front. Drivers pitting. I don't think anyone, not sure how they're looking on the fuel situation. Now, 45-second lead for Peyton Hubbard. He's been one of the last, or Cody Anderson's been the last one. Anybody can definitely make it. Probably Cody Anderson. Guys can make it that far. Michael Robinson looks like he's going to be able to solidify that P3. Daniel Cunningham's done a great job getting that P4. And you see Eric Parks putting the gap now on Alex Healy. Alex Healy loose. Kaufman is still going around the track. And that right rear wheel, I don't know the last time it's touched the track. It's only been going around here on 3 wheels. Pretty impressive, but 2 laps to go for Peyton Hubbard. Go onto the long straightaway off of turn 5, going into turn 6. A lot of these guys have done a great job. This is not an easy track. A very, very tough track. And they've done a great job tonight. Go down there. Jeremiah well, that's a car. Oh, and that was Jeremiah Hobbs. Peyton Hubbard. We go into the section, second to last time. And white flag's waving for Peyton Hubbard. White flag is out here in Chicago. Alex Healy is now really falling off of Eric Parks. Eric Parks able to see the tires a little bit better. Robinson, Anderson. Just Peyton Hubbard. Hoffman, truck all beat to pieces. Peyton Hubbard going through turn 4 and 5 for the final time tonight. Last few positions. A lot of the drivers have started to single file out. Peyton Hubbard. Downhill section here. The semi-circle. 51 truck is bad fast. 44 seconds over Cody Anderson. But the final time tonight, Peyton Hubbard off the final corner, and he will win in Chicago. Like, catch up here with Cody Anderson. Cody Anderson, our second place driver, going through the semicircle right now. Might be on for that 6th place position. Buddy Hall Jr. able to get past Alex Healy. Higgin is next. Cody Anderson coming off the final corner. Cody Anderson's going to finish second tonight. Well done for that 42 truck. Has been very fast over the past few weeks. Robinson with a great night. Established himself in the top 3 here at Chicago. Michael Robinson's going to finish in that 3rd position. Daniel Cunningham right behind him. Eric Parks is going to round out our top 5 tonight. He's done a great job in that 73 machine. And right there you see Bobby Hall Jr., Alex Healy, Wes Wiggin. And we'll round out our great race from all. Peyton Hubbard take home the show tonight. On track E, I'm gonna go ahead and get up our finish it first tonight. It's gonna be Peyton Hubbard, Cody Anderson 2nd, Michael Robinson Cunningham 4th, Eric Parks 5th, Bobby Hall Jr. 6th place tonight, Alex Healy 7th, Wes Wiggins gonna place is gonna go to Sean Kaiser, and 10th is gonna go to Josh Clemens tonight. 11th's gonna go to John Mollahan, Kenneth McCullough Jr. 12th, Bear Morton 13th, Dustin Ryan Settle's gonna be in that 14th position. 15th is gonna go to Daniel Worthington. Jeremiah Hobbs 16th, Steve Page 17th, and Kaufman. Further down on the grid, Ross gonna fit 19th, Carlton Charles 20th, David Brackett 21st, Jeremy Vaughn 22nd, Christopher McCall's gonna fit 3rd, Brian Terry 24th, Billy Bowerman 25th, Ron Morris Jr. 20th, Michael Cole 29th, Luke's 30th tonight, Ronnie Shirts Paul's 33rd position tonight. That rounds us out. So we are going to go get a few interviews from our winning drivers. Meantime, we're going to play a quick video from our sponsors, and we will be right back. All right, we are back here in the Bluegrass Iracing Truck Series, and we are going to go ahead and pull up our top. First one, Michael Robinson. Hey, Mr. Robinson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, solid night overall, I would say. You started, I believe, third. Pretty consistent. Maybe I saw you spin out maybe one time tonight, but other than that, pretty consistent. Able to stay in that top three. Tell us about you.
Oh yes. This race, I just need a solid finish, solid race to put together for the past couple of races I had. I had top three, top three truck, I say, but I was not faster than Cody and Peyton Hubbard. So I would just be conservative, make sure not to ruin my rear tires. Then I think from that first pit stop I was underneath someone, but I just kind of messed up and kind of spin that around. So, but overall, it was just a great finish for me.
And sitting right now 15th in the. Got some good stage points tonight. Got a good finish. Really complain about that. What do you got to do going on forward now? You got a few hard races coming up. I believe you have Richmond and Michigan, or not Michigan. Richmond is next week. It's Iowa. That's Richmond and Iowa coming up. Short tracks. But, what do you got to do here to get yourself further up in those playoff stands?
Well, number one thing is trying to get that win, and those Richmond and Iowa. I can't wait for those tracks. Those are my favorite tracks on iRacing, so I can't wait to get to those races for the next 2 weeks.
Sounds like we might be seeing you here a little bit more here in the next few weeks if your tracks are coming. So it's been awesome having you up here tonight. For all the viewers out there, like going. What else you'd like?
Oh yes, I'd like to thank Jeremiah, Adrian, Justin. He always watch every week when I be on here. Thanks to you guys. Always an awesome job from the broadcasters, and then just can't wait to get on to next week.
All right. Well, congratulations on your podium finish.
Alrighty, thank you.
Robinson, right? Love talking to him. He is always so animated when it comes to racing, and up for him next week. Definitely be watching that 8 truck. But coming up next, second tonight, Cody Anderson. Got a copy?
Gotcha.
Well, another week, another spot in the booth. That 42 truck was pretty quick tonight. Maybe not enough for Peyton Hubbard, as he looked like he had kind of checked out from the field. But go ahead and tell us about your race.
Yeah, coming in, Peyton actually subbed for WJM tonight. We had a driver who's on vacation, so Peyton stepped in, and he's kind of helping me a little bit throughout the week, giving me some pointers, and coming into practice, he was saying some stuff that he was trying, and luckily we were able to qualify 1-3, so we started in the same row, nose to tail. But I knew coming into the race it was Peyton's race to lose, and everybody was just racing for second place.
And Cody, you've definitely made some strides here last few. We're up 9 positions last week after third, and now second place. What do you do to keep moving yourself up?
I mean, honestly, it's just going to be keeping a clean truck and keeping those good finishes coming. That's going into the next 2 races. I'm not sure, but once we get back to Sonoma, I'll feel pretty good being back on a road course and hopefully try and get the win there just to lock myself into the playoffs.
Congratulations on your second place finish, and teammate sponsors you.
Just want to say thanks to you for the broadcast. Thanks to Jason for putting the league on for everybody. WJM, Claude Haggerty, Super Sponsor Man, Garza Law Firm, Extreme Sim Racing, Oxy Green Solutions, Ackerman Seal Coating, Speakeasy Pen Emporium. I believe that's everybody.
All right. Well, congratulations, Cody, and we will see you next week at Richmond.
Thank you.
All right. So, Cody Anderson finishing second tonight, and our first place finisher. Have him up here in the booth. Peyton Hubbard, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, like you were pretty quick out there tonight in that 51 machine to get the job done here at Chicago, and by a good margin. I believe near around 50 seconds was the gap to first and second tonight. So, what did you have to do tonight to get that win?
It was really a lot of laps practicing. I opened a couple sessions during the week, and it was just kind of learning all the breaking points and where it would break loose and trying a few different track temps. And today was actually, I think, the qualifying where practice was pretty high, and then during the race it was the lowest. It was like in the 90s. So it was just trying to, hit my marks and all that stuff. And I'd really slowed it down a little bit, and that kind of hurt me because I wasn't, hitting every mark that I was trying to. And I know you saw I probably hit the wall a few times and got lucky on a few of those that it didn't do more damage.
Yeah, I believe we saw your spin. I think it was off of turn 2, turn 1. I believe you had caught the left side wall, and then we saw a few trucks spin out in front of you that you had to avoid. But nevertheless, you were able to navigate your way around that, and everyone else was kind of dealing with the same stuff tonight. Very tight straightaways, cars, sideways through them. It's very hard to get through, and you never know that they're stopped up there. So, you did a great job of navigating around. So, I believe you're racing the Xfinity Series tomorrow night?
I may not run Xfinity, but I may run Cup.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, looks like you'll be back maybe this week to run some more Chicago. Be awesome to see. But what does this do for you here moving forward? Another win here in the Truck Series. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's good to go back to back. Took me a little bit to get that first win, but now that we've gone back to back, we still got a lot of short tracks coming up and a couple more road courses on the schedule. So hopefully everything will, we can get as many of these as we can because this one was a good one.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on your win tonight. Do you have any family, friends, teammates, sponsors you would like to thank? Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to thank all the guys at NLR again, CFM, Spy, and my girlfriend. She actually sat through this race, one of the quicker ones, so it didn't really take us too long tonight. But thanks to her for actually, sitting there and watching that thing. So thanks you guys.
All right. Well, congratulations. We'll see you maybe Wednesday night, but nevertheless next week.
Thank you.
That was Peyton Hubbard, our winner tonight. So this race was a very fun race to watch. A lot of action going on, but Peyton Hubbard able to seal the deal here in Chicago. Get the win for that 51 machine. Cody Anderson second, Michael Robinson third. Make sure that y'all catch us back here tomorrow night. We'll be back at the Chicago Street Course here in the Bluegrass Xfinity Series. That y'all come in and check out that. We'll also be back here Wednesday night with Steve McMillan for the Bluegrass Iracing Cup Series. And really quickly, before we end tonight, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Red Rocket Building and Barbecue, Butt Kicker, and Bluegrass Power Washing. Thank you to all of y'all for making this possible. But we end out this race. We have about 5 or 6 races left in the regular season. Wins are going to be coming down here to the next few weeks, so see a lot of action. So make sure that y'all tune in. See you tomorrow night here on the Bluegrass Iracing Series. Xfinity Series will be racing here at Chicago as well. Have a good night, everyone.